who's missed me. Seriously, who's missed me, huh? Fuck. What up, Johnny B? Says, why are you abandoning us? I didn't abandon you. I went on like a birthday trip, and it was supposed to be 1 day, and it ended up being 5. So no, I'm sorry. I didn't. What's up, Allie? She says, yo! With those 3 C's that you're on here, we need to tell her. We need to text 3. Sports and Beats, what's up, brother? I miss your Korean mustache. I know, right? I was on the rooftops. What's up, my beautifulest? What's up, Fog? How are you? Birthday trip, yeah. So, Allie, it was supposed to be 1 day, and it ended up being like 5. We just stayed and stayed and stayed and stayed and stayed. And then we're like, wait, we need to get back. Oh man, it's funny. Yeah, so it was a birthday vacation, but it was for the kids. You know, I didn't get anything from me. They benefited from all of it. And they didn't want to come back. They're like, can we stay another day, please? Please, can we stay another day? I'm like, yeah. Darkness Retreat. You know it, sports. You know it. Allie says, you guys needed that. I love that. Yes. It was fine. Alonzo! What's up, brother? He's like, Pete, you a goat, man. You just got on? I did. I did just start. I'll be on for a few hours, Alonzo. I'm here for you guys today. Talk about whatever you want. Man, it's been a fucking crazy week, hasn't it? It's been a crazy week. It's been crazy. And you know what I'm talking about. All the killings, like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's not good for us gun people. At all. Fucking Jesus. That's all I gotta say. 3's here. Says Alonzo. Yep. Says Johnny B. Toasted says that's a dope ass wall, Holmes. Thank you, Toasted Goodness. Please like and subscribe. Ni hao from an Oriental brother to you. I'm trying to get to 20K, and you guys can help me get there. Appreciate it, fam, says Alonzo. Fog says, hey, 3, you look amazing today. God, he has this ability to see her. Bruce says, I miss being in the United States of Brazil. That's where we are. That's where. Everywhere Bless says a bunch of stuff. You like and subscribe. Everywhere. Stick stones and homophobes. Says, I like your hoodie. Thank you. Do you like this is not Hello Kitty. This is Hello Bad Kitty. Okay? I don't know if you can see that. This is Bad Kitty. But yeah, she has a Punisher, the Mean Eyes, AK-47. It says Bad Kitty. Yeah. It's a bad feline. Oh, let's see. Where are we at? 3 says, Fog, my cutie. His service is beautiful, my boy. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Like and subscribe. RIP Charlie. Yes. RIP everybody. And yeah, and people that were hurt in these fucking, I don't like to talk about it, school shootings. I hope you guys make it. Miguel says, is that a ray gun? It is. It is a ray gun, but it's a torch. It's a torch. Man, I was outside, I got bit up. Angelo says, hi. What's up, Angelo? RP Charlie, yes. RP Charlie Kirk, yes. Agent says, Jimmy, artist, give me a fitting reply to Karen Ajua in his new song, Be Real. Okay. Okay. Sticks says, my brother just found out he might become paralyzed, said he can't play football anymore. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I tell him prayers to him. But yeah, that sucks. Fox says, I'm here in my safe country made of cheese, chocolate, and watches. I might come up. Pete Snyder, where have you been, brother? Woo! Peter Snyder, I hope you're doing well too. Because we haven't heard from you in a long time, and we need people like you in here. I forgot. Allie says, 20K LFG. I don't know what that means. Let's fucking go! Fire. Thank you, Allie. Are you sad, says Bull Bam. I'm very sad. Fog says, you, Snyder, how you been? Yeah, Fog, Snyder hasn't been here in a while. Blaze says, bro, ready for robbers. I am. I really am. Like and subscribe, new people. Cannon says, even brother, raw. Sweetheart says, you look like my teal. I don't know what a teal is, but thank you. Thank you very much. Six says, oh, Punisher's sick. Yes, thank you. This is my merch on my Etsy page if you want one of these. Pistol Pete style. Cannon says, nope, read that. It's a bad kitty, says Peg. Ilini. Peg. Thank you. She's a bad bitch. I'm telling you. The Boys says, what is your best guns? Hold on, The Boys. 907. I love your name. I don't have best guns. I love all my guns. So I guess you got to be a little more specific. Daily says, I'm smoking meth right now. Oh, my God. Sports says, I'm your good kitty, Pete. Meow. Toasted says, sorry to hear about that, Sticks. Hope the best for your brother. Yes. Peter Snyder says, been a long time, man. The last few days concerning the Charlie Kirk stuff has been crazy, sad to say. Yes, very. Quan says, planet Earth is where we at. Yes. I agree. Yeah. What is your best gun? My Blades of Chaos. For servants that I did. Thank you, his servant. Mason says, bro, the background. Yes, the background. Bro, like and subscribe if you want to see any of these guns being shot on my channel. They're all being shot. The only thing I don't have on my channel is the Blades of Chaos. I'm sorry. I'm scared to swing that around my head. And I read all the comments, so you unbunch your panties if you don't think I'm going to get to yours. Fogs is like, yes, please. Fogwall says, Peter, unbox. Paranoia strikes deep, says Casey. I guess. Yes. Sure. Hey, Google, play Mommy El Negro by DJ Laz.
Got it. Mommy El Negro by DJ Laz.
What the fuck is going on? Kenneth says, fair winds and fellow seas, Charlie. We'll take it from here. Godspeed. Yes. Espin. Whoa. Hey. You gotta calm down here. I know I'm a little racist, but come on. Hey, chat. What's up? Tim says hi. Everyone says hi. Welcome back, Tim. I like your new icon. Sports says, my school district has their entire shut down because of school threats. Sorry for bringing this up. Yes, it sucks. Too many kids showing off too many real guns. I agree, Daniel. What's up at time? Weird character guy says hi. Thank you. Let's see. I'm going to catch up here, guys. I hope they catch a killer Charlie. I do too, Peter. I noticed that they had a picture out on them. So, I mean, it should be very fast here. WMK says H. High 3 says, look, Bryce says, do you have permit to carry? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Because I'm Oriental? Jacob says 45. Yes, so 45 is right in there. Sad, but remember, Utah has the electric chair. Damn it. See, I don't want him the death penalty. I don't want him to get tortured. See, if I was your emperor of the great United States of Brazil, I would torture the guy. I would torture pedophiles. I would torture rapists. I would torture them. Me, hands on. I wouldn't be like, hey, you go torture him. You go kill him. No. I'm going to do it. I'm going to torture you. But we don't live in a country that we can do that. Can you make it bounce? Of course I can. Like and subscribe, sucker MCs. I'm just kidding. I love you all. WMK says, are those real? Yes, they are. 9, sure, Jacob. They're all, a lot of them are 9. 3 are you. Says Tim. JJ. What's up, JJ? I miss your basement. He says, Pete, hello, my basement queen. Fox says, join the Star Gang by getting a $4.99 membership to support yours truly and automatically get a spot in the monthly Discord giveaway. You also get exclusive perks and sneak peeks. Not that type, okay? Keep it in your pants. 10 mil. Yes, 10 mils right there. Tired Tim. Week was busy. BD trip for PD. Back and have to work. It was a fun trip, though. We are tired because we had so much fun. Allie says, what's the most expensive gun you own? Just out of curiosity, don't answer if you don't want to. My most expensive gun, Allie, by the way, it's next to, yes, you see it, the gold Batman throwing stars are fucking sweet. Allie, that's my most expensive gun. Nat will tell you about it. She says it's hers. It's the Staccato XC, but it's all done up. And yeah, it's nearing 7K, I think. I bet 3. MK11 says, hello from Kansas. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. This is not the America I grew up in. Chad, it is for me. Damn! It says Fog Yuan. I think I said it right. Juan says, yo! Hello. How are you? Welcome. Let's see. I'm okay. Work last night and tonight off. The next 4 ER denied 2 of my apps, so I put 2 more in and I have ER experience. You know, screw them, Tim. Bob Mother freaking Smith. Bob, I'm trying to be PG. It's not working, but I'm trying. He says, what up? Life's been wild, ain't it? God bless you all. God bless us all. Yes, you too, Bob. Tim says, if they do it again, I'll be all out together. Oh, God, yes. Connor says, God damn, that's a lot of guns. It's not enough. However, like and subscribe, Connor. Ben says, this is a real gangster, foe. You can tell by the way he talks, he is a certified trapper. What? No, I'm a nice guy. Ask everyone. Hello, pose for me, baby. Come on. Ben, like and subscribe. 3 says, oh, damn, Tim, so getting a new job? Yeah. Gabriel says, damn. I'm reading them all. Is that fake background? Says Teague's random. No. Ben says, this is a real. Yep. Yes. See, but I'm more Yakuza. I'm like a hitman for the Yakuza. Okay? Calm down. How much do you say all those guns are worth total? Says Gabriel. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe a small house. Just says, brother, do you have Roxy's? Just, I don't know what that is. I apologize. Good morning, says Neron. Hey, Google, stop the music. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Shout out one time for camel knees, says Aaron. Brandon says, wood chipper feet first? I would, because then you can see his face, but then you don't want him to die. You know what I'm saying? You want to pull him out like knees. I'm just saying. Upright, what's up, Upright Tactical? My main man says, tie them to C4. What's up, Pete? But I don't want to kill them. It's not death. It's not death. It's torture. FBI retracted. Hello, FBI. Welcome. 3 says, we do not support violence here. Be respectful of everyone, especially the way y'all talk about women. Wait. Yes, of course. Is someone talking bad about women? Wait. What happened? Did I see something? I must have missed something. I don't like it. Bob says, Pete can make it clap. I can. Just not right now because my butthole's on fire. I pooped 5 times driving home. And, yeah, it wasn't good. 3 says, hey, 44. What's up, 44? Welcome back, my main man. What is that? That writing. That's weird. We're going to call him weird writing guy. Has, like, red faces. Hi, Bob. AR says, I like the last 360 that happened in in America. I like the last 360. What does that mean? XD, yes. Do I have XD? Yes. Right there. That's what Donovan says. FBI says, is that Batman throwing star registered? Three says XC. Do you actually use any of them? Big Lip. If you would check out my page, you would see in my channel would answer that question for itself. So I'm not going to answer that. Jason says, yeah, this is America I grew up in too. See? Tim says 3, yeah, if they deny me again, I will have the experience and never call in unless I'm sick. You call in all the time now. Allah says, I'm getting my 33 straight coder, bro. Yes! Usually I just go a solid color, but this time I'm going to go like old school fighter jet, bomb shark teeth theme on the 30. Bro, Alonzo, that is badass. I've seen that on some Glocks. Hard. How much are they charging you? Go watch the vids. Yes, yes. Right, Fog. People don't get it. Tim says, who is Sarah? Yep. 3 says, Tim, that sucks. Don't give up, though. I was turned down by a job once because I was too much of a nurse for them. Gage says, what's your favorite everyday carry? I would have to say I've been carrying my 47 a lot, but it's getting heavy. You know, because I'm carrying it in the 945 bag, and then the appendix, I mean, I carry it with this slim fit. I would say my 365. That one right there. Let's see. Bob says, I recently built some new stuff. I having a range day with a gun newbie tomorrow before work. He's never shot a gun at 30 years old. I'll send you some pictures of what I have built. She's dope. All right, Bob. I can't wait to see. Tim says, I believe it 3. Anthony, what's up? Pete, he says. What's up, Anthony? Welcome back. It's been a very long time for you. Where have you been frolicking around YouTube? I'm just curious. Welcome back home. 3 says, it's time! 2, like and subscribe. I hope I didn't wake any of you children's parents up. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be here. Anthony says, I got a new gun today, a Glock 19X MOS. Nice. Beautiful choice. You were turned down because they couldn't handle your beauty 3, says Fog. God, he's so good. Crack this guy says, R.I.P. Charlie. Yes. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Kenya Tactical says, if I win a lottery, I would tell nobody, but there would be a sign. Hey, same. Nice, Anthony. Tim, I got a lot of, you are too expensive for us. Oh, God. Let's see. Team Quack, welcome back. 3 says, I love Foggy. Sorry. Team says, what? Yes, sir. I'm in love with it, Tim. I love Jesus says, is the gun wall real? Yes. Everyone says yes. AK-47 tax. Yeah, right there. AK-47. Tim says, love myself. Hey, you're worth the pay. They don't want to pay it to save a few dollars and hire less. Yes, they're stupid. Nick says, I spent $5,000 for lottery tickets and won $150K. Hey, Nick, send me a super, brother. You just won $150K. You can do this. Upright says, what model was the silver CZ75 you posted? It's beautiful. The B. It's the B, Upright. AK, yep. M416 says Nortushia? No, the HK, you mean? No, I do not have it. Goofy says, hello, White Chocolate Man. Hello, Goofy Bird. Ghostface, can you help me with my EOTech? Yes, what's wrong with your EOTech, Ghostface? Do you got a 22? Yes, I have a lot of 22s, Josiah. Yes, I love 22s as well. AR-15 better, says Nick. I have those too. Bob says, XD, my grip zone. My grip zone helps me hunt das pesty wabbit. 3 says, Tim, right. If people can't hire me for my worth and experience, then deuces. Thoughts on the PSA dagger, says J Blue. I like it. It's a nice gun. It just, it's a dagger. It's a clone. It's a Glock clone. That's all that can be said. It works until it doesn't, you know, and that goes for all guns. They work until they don't. The problem with the dagger is if you buy the lower and then you buy an upper and they don't marry perfectly, sometimes you can have some problems. What's up, FV? Welcome back. Tim says exactly 3. FV says, I'm supposed to be sleeping, and then you can't see the rest of it, but he says, but I love you so much, Pistol Pete. You're the best. You're the GOAT. And I can't sleep because you're on. Thank you, FV. That's what he said. You guys just can't see it. I can see it. Pat, what's up, Pat? He says, what's up? What up? She loved the shirt, and so do I. Thank you also. Oh, yes! I'm glad she likes it, Pat. Los Kalmika boy says, holy moly, me like the wall. Thank you. Los Kalimic. Kalimic? Los boys. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Adrian says, I'm so pissed that I live in Cali. All the guns I have saved up for, I found out were not legal for civilian use. Only cops, military, Cali guns laws suck. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Adrian, I'm sorry. Like and subscribe anyways, though. Fog says, try Switzerland. Oh, God. Let's not get into this right now, okay, guys? 3 says, Pat, yay. TCW says, what's the Batman thingy? Those are throwing stars. They're so badass. There's 3 of them there. They're throwing stars. Mud Racer says, hey, what's up, Mud Racer? Fox says, I'm heading out. Love you all. Hey, Fog, thank you so much, brother. Love you more. Ghost says, it won't turn on even with a fresh battery. Okay, you know what that is? Ghost? That is called freaking EOTech. Like, hey, yo, it's just not working. They will send you a new one. They're going to probably want you to send it back, and they'll see if they can fix it. But most likely, you'll get a new one. Jose says, hi. 3 says, bye, Foggy. Stay safe. Bye, Fog. Bye, Fog. Fog, don't leave, please. You just got here. So Ross says, you're the first person I hear to say they love 22. I love all guns. What's wrong with 22? I love it. I compete with 9. I have my 45s, 1 left. I have 44s. And then I have, different caliber rifles right there. And then I have more rifles that aren't on the wall because I don't have any more room. Let's see. Low says 22s are good on my wallet. They're good. They're good on a wallet and they're fun. Try to hit a target at 300 yards with a 22. If you can do it, you're gonna be like, yeah, because you're technically lobbing the bullet at 300 yards. 22s are good. Fog says bye. Glock 19. Yes, I have one. Jose, did you like to subscribe? Because I have one. Hi Hamza says hi. Hi Hamza. Welcome back. Or is it your first time? I don't know. But welcome. Kevin says, is it cold in your room? It's freezing. Come winter, the heater's on. But yeah, I'm cold. Nice wall, brother. Thank you, KG. Hamza says, hi, sir. Pat says, Raymond, I hope you find some help, but this isn't the live for that. Where's this comment? You know what? I'm thinking that you guys are seeing stuff I'm not seeing. Am I not reading every message? What the fuck? I'm not seeing some messages, guys. I'm sorry. If I'm skipping you, I'm sorry I'm not. It's not showing up. Because you guys are like, I don't see a Raymond here. Bob says, dude, they finally came out with a G49, essentially. They have the 1950 X90 slide. It's called the XS. Who came out with the G49? Because the G49 has been out forever. Bob. So who does it? Okay, thank you. 3. G says, have you shot any of the Kemper 22K11s? I have. And they're beautiful. I'm a big advocate of these guns, the 2K11s, and people don't believe me. I'm like, it's the shit. Shoot it. It's the shit. It's like, a very nice shooting 2011. Sorry. It's one of the nicest 2011s that isn't comp ported. Shooting wise. It is. Do I have one yet? I do not. Have I been trying to get one? I have. What's up, Brookie? Joel says, did your guns get over their pink eye? What's up, Joel? I hope so. I think so. I gave him some medical attention. Christopher says, love the wall, bro. Sick. Thank you, Christopher. Like and subscribe. I mean it. We need to get King of Stay out of here. Can I see one of your 22s? They're all over the wall. There's one right there. That's a SIG P322. There's MK a Mark IV right there. Those two ARs are 22s. Yeah, I have 22s. Don't worry about it. Just like and subscribe. I have more. But yeah, I'd have to. Yeah, then I have a Ruger American way up there. That's a 22. Ollie says, "Can you do a 360?" Yes, I can. I can't do a 360. But I can do it like a 90 degree. How's that? The rest of it, that's the rest. Like, I don't have any more room on those walls. Those are safes and junk. Where am I? Desert Eagle. No, Mike, I don't have one. Christopher says, what's your favorite gun? That's a hard one. Like half of them. I don't have a favorite. Like, I guess my Staccato XC. That's my favorite. Let's see. 3 says 22s are fun. They are. Double D's. What's up, brother? Says, what's good, Pete? Sub chat. Field says, you ever tried to fight the devil in your sleep? Field of Vision, I am the devil. He says, how do you start learning about guns? Where do you start? How do you start learning about guns? Where did you start? Where did I start? Practical. Hands-on experience. I didn't have anyone teach me, Allie. And I didn't watch YouTube because I don't watch YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. You're on YouTube and I don't watch it. So yeah, I went and I started shooting, and I think I just met people. They'd give me pointers, and then I kind of made it my own. So Ellie, you have me in 3. You don't have to watch anything. You just have to come out with us, and we will get you shooting. Easy. Eli says, dude, I can't wait to get my gun license. Nice. 3 says, hey, Double D's. Cowboy says, brother, how are you? I am good, Cowboy. Just got back from a little vacay, and I thought I'd come up and say hi to my favorite people on YouTube. Alonzo says, I set the page on IG. He's doing it for free. Damn. Alonzo. Is it to start up his business, or is it like, is he doing it for free because you're the guinea pig, or why? I wonder. I don't want to step on your toes if I ask him for free. Rod says, name your god and seal your fate. Kratos. Obviously. Ollie says, how much to crack, bro? I want to pay for it. We're live. Just kidding. Just kidding, feds and ATF. Alphabet boys that are watching. We are live. Bob says, PSA. Oh, PSA has a Dagger XS. It's a Dagger with a 17 slide, but it uses 19 recoil. Okay, yeah. So now I get it, Bob. They're making a G49. Nice. That's nice. Jose says, hi. Cowboy says, you got any Lugers? No, but I do have a P38. Does that count? No, it doesn't. It's not even a Luger. PBWW reads every comment. That's me. He will get to here soon. In the meantime, like and subscribe. Woo! I am the late night stream king. Like and subscribe. Josiah says, all my family members has guns. Oh, okay. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Alicia says, do you have a Desert Eagle? Yes, I do, Alicia. It's right there. Lowell says, yes, Luger, my dream gun. One day I'll have one. It's a nice gun, especially if you get like the naval one. I forgot what model Luger it is, but man, that thing is like $3,000. Rod says, say something about 9/11. 9/11. My heart goes out to all the victims of 9/11. Francis says 3. Michael says, what's up? How's it going? Well, better that you're here, Mr. Martinez. Jose says hi. 3 says you can't really see her. Can't. Yes. I forgot where I was at 3. Don Dada says Desert Eagle 5080. Yes, I have one. Zaya says no one man can be the devil, just like no one man can be a god. Oh. Okay. Did you like it? Subscribe to Pistol Pete Worldwide. Sora says the ray gun better be real. It is. It's a certified torch. Galactus from the Silver Surfer. Says Thomas. Hi. That's a good one. That's a good one. What? Oh. Wait. What? Hold on. Hold on, guys. What about the Labubu? Hey, by the way, I have a special guest today. He's been very quiet. That's my protector. And he's holding a judge circuit. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okay, hold on. Now I'm getting behind. Oh, it's not her, it's him. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Smee says you look like you get your news by looking at other drivers' phones in traffic. I do. Allah says perks of being a barber. Someone also bought me a cruise in December. Nice. Another one of my homeboys owns a gun store and he hooks me up too. I don't know. People show me love. Alonzo. I show you love, brother. Hey, that's awesome. Thomas says, do you have a flamethrower? I do not. Trey says, badass collection. Thank you, Trey. Like and subscribe. Thomas says, or 2 Thompson machine guns, guns and grenades. Thomas, I do not. Josiah says, have you gone squirrel hunting? No, Josiah, but I want to. They are a freaking menace where I'm at. At least to me. Ryad says, I'm back. Dude, I love your lives. Thank you, Ryad. Thank you very much. It makes me feel good that people like my lives. A couple of them. And you know, you're welcome, Ryad. And you know, now you're welcome. Thank you for being a subscriber. I mean it. The car guy says, is that a green screen? No, it's not. Does it look like a green screen? Is it that shitty of a background? It's not. But look at Labubu. Look at Labubu. Look at. She's holding the Taurus. Not the Taurus, the Rossi Judge Circuit. Look, it's a revolver rifle. That thing is a fucking badass gun. I'm telling you right now. If you have not shot one of those, you're missing. So Ross says, a ray gun as freaking torch. That's awesome, dude. Yes. And it shoots out about that long. Like, so on the other side of the torch there's a yellow dial. And you can turn it to whatever. And I turn it to max every time. And then I hit the fucking trigger and it goes whoosh. Sometimes I get scared. Anyways. Pat says he's got a gun. He does. Ryan says, do you have the boo-boo gun by any chance? Do you have the boo? Yes. Do you have a boo-boo gun? I had to buy that. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's for girls. Is it? I don't know. I have Labubu fever. I can admit it. I saw a Labubu and I was like, and then I saw that you can dress those little critters up. And I'm like, yo! is that Louis Vuitton clothing for a Labubu? I was like, I have to buy that and do a video next to the Louis Vuitton MPX. Now, another thing is, I've noticed on Call of Duty, because I don't play it a lot, that sometimes you can put charms on there and they dangle. So you might see a video where Labubu is dangling from said Louis Vuitton MPX. And I'm going to do slow-mo vids. Fuck it, I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. Anyways, I was walking around and I was like, what the That's a full-size Labubu! It's big. Look at it. I was like, you know what? I have Labubu fever. Lon says, bro, that Judge Chicken is crazy. It is. It is so much fun. It shoots 45 long Colt. I don't know what I just said. And 410 shot shells. It is freaking. And then a 45 long Colt is a big bullet. Have you guys seen it? It makes 45 look small. And I was like, this is gonna kick. Bro, that thing shoots like a 22. No effing joke. Maybe a little more than 22. But I'm like, if you shoot a 45 long Colt out of a revolver, or like a Judge, it does not feel like that thing. Cowboy says, I got about 2 revolvers, 2 pistols, 2 lever actions, and 2 ARs, and a shotgun in each room of my house, and 3 in the bathroom. I got 9 rooms right away. Whoa, Cowboy. You're on one. Like and subscribe. Bob says, oh dang, when you said I have a special guest today, he's been very quiet. I totally suspected I farted. I locked eyes and got ready, but I didn't have one in the chamber. Look into your soul. Three's laughing. Josiah says, have you ever been deer hunting? I have not. I've been invited numerous times. And when I actually have the time to do it, I am taking my Tika T3X out there, chambered in 308. It's this one right here. That one's ready. This is ready. Yeah. I might have to paint that one like pink because I think it's funny, or put Labubus all over it. Bob says, sounds like Cowboy is trying to give the burglars a fighting chance. Yes. 3 says, the boo-boo fever. I know. Riot says, who said it's for girls? The boo is manly as fuck. I don't know. Every time I see him, we go to the mall, I'm like, oh, look at those cute little girl things. And it started off with one of those K-pop, I forgot, Blackpink, I don't know her name. She had one on her, and then it blew up. Now everyone wants a little boo-boo. Well, so do I! Ron says, dog, I don't know if there was anything said earlier, but I just jumped in here. I love that you try your best to respond to all the chats, but there is some serious shit going on right now. Yes. Yes, of course. And that's how we started this off. We did start off. But, all the shit that's going on right now, it's shitty. We started off this live like that. But then, we have to change gears sometimes and put a little humor into it and bring, spirits up. But yes, RIP to everybody that has been unalived, unfortunately. It's sad. You know it, Bob Mother, says Cowboy. Ron says 45 LC can be hand loaded to about 44 meg velocities. 45 Super is crazy too. Yes, they're all. It's a crazy bullet. What's up, Aaron? Josiah retracted. 3 says hi. Dr. Brule says, what's up, Pistol? What's going on? Welcome back. Michael says they're expensive. Laugh out at our mall. They have them for $120. Oh, goddamn. I probably bought knockoffs. Tell you the truth. Because they were like 20. But then, the people from China were like, Yeah, that's me impersonating someone from China that can't speak a lick of English and try to sell me something. So I was like, it was bad. It was bad. But then someone there had a sign saying that these ones are fake. They're called La Fufu or something. And these ones are real. And the way you can tell is by if it's from Pop Mart and if it had a stamp on the leg. And then someone told me that they're not real either. The real ones, you can scan some kind of code and it'll bring something up. I don't know. I'm a gun guy. But I am going to be a Labubu guy soon. I'm trading him off for Labubus. Bob says, are you shooting to the next state with that scope? My goodness, bro. Yeah. Well, the one above it is a 15 to 60. That's a 15 to 60 Golden Eagle. That one. That's the one right there. Ron says, okay, sorry, I missed it too. I missed it, bro. No, Ron. You don't say my bad. You're good. I'm just explaining that we did start off with that, and it sucks. Still the king. Somebody donate if you dare. And out of all those people, I don't know who subscribed. I really don't. I don't know if anyone did, because King of Say should have a lot of hit points off of, but he doesn't. Michael says, if you order them direct from Pop Mart, the 27 or something like that, do you want a real one? I don't know. I got to check them on a reel. You want to see them? Do you want to see my Labubus? They're badass. They're gangster. And 3 says, ni hao. Here. They're gangster. Dr. Bruce says, having my concealed carry license seems more important than now than ever. Crazy times. R.I.P. Charlie. Yes. The shirt the guy was wearing, well, I don't even know if it was a guy. I can't say anything. I don't know. Have you ever been hunting? I have not. I'm sorry, I have not. I have not yet. Michael says, you gotta scan the box, then tag the box, then the tag under the boo. Fuck. Michael, you know so much. I think she kept the box. I bought bootleg from China. I know I did. I had to have. I'm pissed. They look really real though. And I had to buy the one with the purple. Wait, no. No, I didn't buy it. I wanted to buy the rainbow one. Because it reminded me of 6ix9ine. Oh, man. Steven says, what caliber Burgundian did they kill Charlie with? I don't know. It was a high-powered... I don't want to say high-powered. The media screws everything up, and they're fucking me up, too. It was a bolt-action rifle. That's all I know. But yeah, they're saying some dumb shit. Like, the media sucks. Like, oh, it was a hit. It was such a good hit. Not a good hit, but 200 yards away. Oh my God, that's such a far distance. The guy must have been a sniper. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I can hit a 200-yard target a fucking pistol. A 9mm. At that. I will, if you're standing still, I will hit you at 200 yards with my pistol. I have videos out on it. And he had a fucking rifle? 200 yards ain't shit. Media needs to stop saying what they're saying. They're hyping this dude up and stop. You guys need to stop. 200 yards ain't shit. Dr. Bruce says, hey, pistol, how much finger do you put on the trigger? So, that depends on the gun. So, with the people that say, oh, well, you need to put it right in the center of the pad. That's bullshit. That depends on the gun. What happens if you can't reach the trigger? Then what? So it depends on the gun. But a rule of thumb is so this is not a rule of thumb. This is what I do, okay? So just hear me out. So when you hold a gun, you know, and you're holding it like this, right? So you're at like a triangle. You know, no matter what you do, even if you hyperextend your arms, you're still at a fucking triangle. Okay? You're at a triangle. So pulling the trigger back perfectly is very difficult. The trick, this is a trick, okay, guys? When you have the gun pointed out, let's say you're shooting left a lot. This helps you shoot left too. So if you're shooting left, you can't fix it. Try this out and then come back tomorrow and tell you how it went. But as you're presenting and you fire the gun, okay? Remember the triangle? Okay? Pull the trigger, no matter where your finger is on it. I don't care if it's up here, right here. I don't care. I don't care. Pull the trigger, but imagine pulling towards your elbow. Don't think about pulling straight back because you literally can't. You can't pull or push a trigger straight back when your finger doesn't move like this. It's not a fucking lever. Your finger goes like this. Okay? So when you pull it, so if it's, you know, whatever hand you're at, this hand, pull it towards your elbow, and I guarantee you it's going to be less left, if not right now. Try that out. And then you got to play with it. How much finger you want to put in there. Bob says, how many subs you at nowadays? Bob, I hit 10K. I'm at 10.2K. I did it. We got to 10. You guys helped me get there. Thank you. Bob Alonzo says, like and subscribe, Pistol P Worldwide. Thank you, Bob. Oh, no, Alonzo. Thank you, Alonzo. Gang, gang. Oh, my God. And we have a new Stream King, Alonzo. Alonzo Stream King, guys. You guys can't fuck with the Alonzo. You can't fuck with the Alonzo. Sorry. Steven says, what type of gun did they kill Charlie with? Well, all we know, I don't watch the news. I don't. I swear I do not watch TV news. Sometimes I watch TV if it's a good series. I found out about it because my friend texted me it, and then I watched like 5 minutes of it, and I was like, fuck this. You know, it's, you know, I gotta wait till the facts are out. And then 3 watches the news, so she told me some stuff about it. And then you guys, that's my news, okay? And all I know is it was a bolt action rifle. That's all. I don't know what caliber. Do you know what caliber they killed him with?
No, they just said it was a high-powered gun.
Okay, so it's just a high-powered rifle.
That's
And
yours. It scans.
okay, so it does? Did it work? Yeah. That's a real Labubu?
Yeah. Mine, I'm not going to undress to find the tag.
I have a real Labubu! So we had to buy this one. Look at this. Look at this shit right here. Look at this. Look at the Louis. Look at the gold chain. You know, this is hot. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. This is hers.
You could keep her down here for a little bit.
Hi, guys. Hi, I'm Labubu. Okay, sorry. Steven says, is your bearded wife going to be on here tonight? Steven, she just left. Bob says, ni hao. Ni ha. Gi, her, she, horsa. Boom, Ricky Tiki, Diddy Mao. That's what Bob said. I'm just trying. Dusty says, hey, Pete, sorry I've been away. My phone was damaged, and I had to not get a new phone, but also get a new channel. Oh, okay, Dusty. I'm sorry to hear that. Michael says, dude, I buy a lot from a lady with my wife and kids. They're all about 65 for the big into energy ones. God. Yeah, mine's real, though. Michael, mine's real. Bob says it was a 30-06. Okay, gotcha. 67 says Josiah. I don't know what that means. So Ross says, I don't usually watch lives, but I ended up in the guns algorithm, and I'm pleased with the streamers I have come across, including you. Thank you, So Raw. Thank you very much. Alonzo! Thank you, brother. He says, Google, hey, Google, play City Boys by Burna Boy.
Okay, City Boys by Burna Boy. Playing on YouTube Music.
Thank you, Alonzo. Hey, seriously, thank you very much. Steve says, what? I saw the video that I saw. He got shot in his bulletproof vest and it ricocheted and hit in the neck slow motion. Was that what happened? Yeah, I thought it was a straight shot to the neck when I saw the uncensored one, but if it hit him and went up, that would make sense. JJ says, Pete, the finish of the 1911 Defender is very rough. I need to dehorn it. You know, and that sucks when they do that. When they send you a gun that you need to dehorn yourself. That's kind of bullshit. But, you know, sometimes they come out, you know, like that. So that sucks that you got a one like that, JJ. Michael Larry says, what state? Tim, my main man, says, the great state of Brazil. Nancy Nate, what's up, brother? Says, what frame do you recommend for an RXM, Pete? Oh, Nancy, don't ask me that. Don't. Mine's coming back very soon. But I did get an Icarus grip. If you can afford it, get the Icarus. But the Icarus grip costs as much as a gun. So it's crazy. Bob says, I took a sanding bit to my AR stocks trigger. I 45 degree the slides, so only half of the friction surfaces. Contact and polished it. Went from 12 pound to 5 pound pull weight. Whoa! Nice, Bob. And Bob goes 10.2K. Whoa! That's what's up. Thank you, brother. And you're part of that 10.2K. Jason, I don't think they're said what caliber yet. Yeah, I haven't been watching it. You guys tell me. Ron says, listen, I don't want to say any spicy shit in here because Homeboy got his channel on Shadow Band and I really like Pete. Hey, thank you, Ron. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really do. Babe, it's loud as hell in here. Hey, Google, turn up music. I'm sorry that you couldn't hear it. It's some 30 caliber. It was 30-06. 30-06. Yep. Michael says I have the same bags for my daughter's Labubu. Left out the same bags. Oh, this. We're talking about guns and Labubus. I love it. Hey Google, stop music. Let's see. Tim says, see y'all have a baby 3 can dress them up in LV. Thank you, Ron. 3, it says, Tim, no. Dusty says, by the way, just bought a vintage Thompson Deluxe with the drum mag at an auction. Nice, Dusty. Seriously, I've seen one on sale, and I thought about buying it, you know, just, it'd be an awesome wall piece for me. I would shoot it a little bit, but not a lot of it. But they never have the drum mag. It's always a stick. And I'm like, no, it doesn't even look right. Steven says, then you've got slow motion. You can see the fabric get pushed in, and then you see as he goes and gets hit in the throat. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about something else. I have never seen it in slow motion, but yeah, that sucks. Pat says he never had a vest. You can't see nipples through a vest. His nips were poking. God, here we go. Here we go, people. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Bob says there's this one gun streamer. He has a Deagle, sees it in a Glock, but the guy's interaction is just not there, and he's pissy, and he gets 30 viewers for 15 minutes, and it drops off. That's what happens here, Bob. Who is it? Just say who it is. Aaron says, Mecca Lecca, hi Mecca Hini Ho. Mecca Lecca, hi Mecca China Ho. China. Shout out at PPW. Right? At Pee-wee. Aaron, you're awesome. Alonso says, seeing you file the parts on your guns was cool. I didn't realize You worked on shit yourself like that, like a comprehensive understanding firearms. Alonzo, what was I filing? I don't remember. I don't remember what I was filing. Gunsmithing. I do it. Yes. See, it says pistol peak. Did you see the Detroit woman shoot the guy in the face with a flare gun? No. I don't watch it, people. I don't. He's got 6 stitches in his face in a burn mark on his face. She's out on bail. Wait, no, I didn't see that. I would like to, Steven. So you can send it to me on my Instagram or email. That's how a lot of people send me shit, and I learn is because you guys send me stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, I have to watch it. Aaron says hi. What's up, Aaron? Bob says, I couldn't watch it. I just got a text out of nowhere and saw right up to it, but I can't see Charlie like that yet. Huh. Of course she's on bail. It's pretty bad, Bob. It's bad. What? I think it was a trigger. Oh, it was this. I think it was the XE. Man. If you want, I didn't know I posted a video on that. If it's that gun, bro, I was scared shitless. Because when you have to gunsmith a 2011 grip, it's not fun. Because there's no going back. If you fuck with the tolerances too much and like the trigger will be loose in there. And now you're well, I'm fucked. Hope for the best. You know, it's like, yeah, it was the XE. It was and it was a Terran tactical grip, no less. Yeah, I was scared. I do a lot of that on a lot of my guns, but never was I more scared of that gun. I don't know why. I think it's because it's my staccato. Bob says, J-Dog Pimp C, I think is his name. Pessimistic, shot down everything I suggested as to increase his viewer retention. J-Dog Pimp C. Why does that sound so familiar? Wait, did he show his face? Bob, did he show his face? Babies, J-Dog Pimp C. I don't want to say anything yet. I want to make sure. Same way, Bob. For me, I can't. J-Dog Pimp C. Dusty says, something I've always wondered, but have never had the balls to try it myself. Can you fire a shotgun shell out of a flare gun? I'm not going to try that. What's up, Van Scott? I'm good. How are you? He says, Pete, Bob is saying he couldn't watch the video of Charlie. Oh, okay. I get it now. I can't either. 3. Nothing scares Pistol P. Right. Thank you, Aaron. Lon says it was XE. Yes, it was that gun. Yeah. I don't know. I've had grips worth more, but for some reason, I was like, I cannot fuck up with. That's a Terran tactical grip. That's the same grip that's on the. Wait, no. Pit Viper? No. I forget which one has it, but one of them has that. I think it's the Pit Viper. And I was like, I can't. Pimp named Slickback. What's up, brother? He says, my brother. Ni hao. Bob says, yeah, 2011 that cost 7K isn't something I'm qualified to even touch. I'm not even qualified to mess 1911s. Striker fires ARs only for me. 1911s are a different beast. They are. I just like the fact that with 1911s, you can tune the trigger yourself. If you know what you're doing, it's a leaf. It's called a leaf spring. It's that spring that sits in the main housing with the main spring housing with the 3 fingers. So if you know how to work on that, yeah, you can tune your own trigger. Fucked up times, y'all. Stay strapped and practice your ass off at the range. Yes, Tim. Yeah, Tim, I wouldn't. Says 3. Bob says no. He doesn't show his face, just some tea candles and a deagle. I think he's a subscriber here. I'm not gonna lie. Hans, what's up, Hans? Welcome back. He says, and 12 gauge plus flare gun equals ER visit. I want to see that. If you guys know how to message me or you already do, send me a video on that flare gun thing. I'm very curious. Alonso says you can shoot flares from a shotgun. That's cool. I didn't know that. Ron says 3. I think you should watch the close-up shot and realize that his 3-year-old child was next to him and just praise you. You gotta protect your children. Yes, 1000%. I did not know that either. I haven't seen it. I should go up there and watch the news, but I would have to leave you guys. Tim says, I'm not afraid to see it, seeing how I've dealt with gunshot wounds in the ER and other stuff. I just can't see him getting killed. Yeah, it's tragic. All of it. Han says, just not 12 gauge from a flare gun. There we go. Thank you, Hans. Bob says, I've never seen so many people dead in my life, like in real life, that I just can't do the death thing anymore. I'm a bitch now. I got kids and shit now. Shit hits different. Hey, Bob. I'm 1000% with you. Isn't that shit weird? Hey, let me tell you something. Let's pause real quick, okay? Let's pause. Let me tell you some bitch shit of me, okay? So when I was a hard-ass gangster in my old days, nothing would make me cry. Absolutely nothing. You couldn't fuck with me. But now, I'll watch a movie and then, like, the dad dies or kid or the mom. I get teary. I'm sad. I'm laughing because I don't want to actually cry. It hits different. It does. Especially when you have kids. When you have kids, it changed me. Things that didn't affect me before affect me now because of the kids. So yeah, it does hit different. Thank you for sharing that, Bob. And thank you for sharing that because that made me share my becoming a bitch as well. I love Bob. Slickback says, good to see you, fam. Thank you. You too, Slickback. Steven says, Pistol Pete, what is your Instagram? There are other Pistol Pete. Steven, it's can someone put it? Yeah, it's right there, Steven. Just type in Pistol Pete 3303. Ron, I heard his family was there. That's not right. Tragic. Yes. There's a link on my bio page if that doesn't work. Ron says at 3. Yeah, that's a lot of angry people. Young Fong. I love it. Says hi. Ni hao. Pimp says, how many fingers did the person lose in order to learn that you can shoot flares out of a shotgun? I don't know. Someone answer that, please. Young Fong says, you got a lot of firepower. Thank you, Young Fong. I just like saying his name because it sounds so Chinese. Young Fong, can you please like and subscribe? AZ says, how's your night going? It's good, AZ. I just got back from like a vacation that it was my birthday on the 7th. And we decided to go on a 1-day vacation somewhere that I wanted to go, kind of far. And then it ended up being like a 5 or 6 day vacation. Now I'm back. Han says 0 fingers, just $30, some 550 cord, and a birdshot 12 gauge. That's the shit. Alonzo says, none. My uncle had an old double barrel, and we used to shoot flares from it. Marley and me made me cry, to be honest. See? Is that the dog movie? Wait. Alonzo, is that the dog movie? I think that's a dog movie. Let me think of a part that made me teary-eyed. I gotta think of something. I can't. It just happened in a theater too. And I was like, my kids are like, they're sitting next to me, but I had to lean forward because I didn't want them to see my face. It was a badass movie. What was it? Fantastic Four. Have you guys seen a new Fantastic Four? Oh my god, I love you guys. It was Fantastic Four. I'll tell you about it when I get there. Fry's dog episode always makes me cry. Learn about how guns work, Slickback, says Alonzo. Wait, what does Slickback say? Y'all adventurous to have no insurance. Ricky says, then you wasn't a real gangster. No. Well, I was. I'm not now. See how that changed? 3 says, I think he said Fantastic Four. Yes, Fantastic Four. I'm terminal. Ain't no life insurance gonna cover me for she. Hans, wait. Are you sick? Seriously or no? I need to know now. Pimp says, you do you, fam. All love, but could never be me. Sick back. I will never be you. You're a pimp. We know, fam, says Alonzo. Michael says, your birthday was on the 7th. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. I am 27 years old. Mike Hans says, I've made it about a decade past what I'm trying to live, so every day is a W. Oh, you're serious, Hans. I'm sorry to hear that, brother, and I'm happy that you made it. A decade past what they thought? They obviously don't know what they're talking about. And you're kicking ass, brother. I mean it. All joking aside. Now we're back to it. 3 says, oh my God, Hans. Oh, God, how's it going to be? Seriously. Alonzo says, it's a dog movie. It is a dog movie. Yes. So I haven't seen that in years. So now I don't even remember it. But I'm assuming something happens to the dog. So yeah. What's up, Tyrone? Happy belated. Thank you, Alonzo. I'm full of tumors. Ah, God damn, Hans. I don't know what to say. But I'm happy you're here with us. Seriously. So prayers to Hans. Okay. Everyone give prayers to Hans. He made it decade past what his expected life expectancy. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say? He made it past it. So congrats, Han. I basically have Deadpool cancer without the cool part, so I am okay till one grows in a bad area. Whew, okay. Well, thank God it hasn't happened yet, and I hope it doesn't affect your everyday life, but I'm assuming it does. Because you're kicking those tumors' asses so far. Nope, not here. Nope, you're not growing there. I'm joking. You're a strong man, Hans. Yes, Alonzo. He is. Michael says, glad you're still with us, Hans. Cheers to many more years to come. Yes. See? Expectancy. I'm from China. I know the word. I can't say it. Expectancy. It doesn't sound right in my head. Life expectancy. I'm like saying expense. Expectancy. I won't say that word ever again. Hans says, I plan to see 100 just to prove the doctor is wrong. Yes. Fuck them. Congrats. Seriously, congrats, brother. That's amazing. A decade past? That's simply amazing. Don't want to be 100 anything. I don't want to be 100 anything after 75. I'm cool with left alive. Yeah. I just don't want to be like, I don't know, like, not me. You know, not being able to move and drive, and I just don't want that. I I know it's selfish if I would rather not be here because of my kids and grandkids, but sometimes you have to be selfish. Sometimes. Han says, then again, if they figure out how to grow and replace bodies, I double win. See? So just hold off. Time will come. Boss says, my wallet looks like it's 65 years old. I haven't had a new wallet in a long, long time. I realized that like last week or like a month ago. I was like, babe, I still have the same wallet from, yeah. Lots says, maybe if they can make me a cyborg, then I become a cyborg assassin for hire. Alonzo, we could be like a dynamic duo because I would get the same cyborg body. But we couldn't tell anyone else because then they would have cyborg bodies and then it'll be like even. And we don't want that. We need the edge. Tim says, I'd like to be like the Highlander. The Highlander's a shit. I never knew how good of a show it was until someone made me watch it. Like Deadshot, but a cyborg. Yes, that Tim Highlander is dope. It is. It is a good show. Wait. When that Superman guy left, is there a new season with the new guy? Or are they talking about it? I don't know. I just know I finished it and it was like people are pissed because Superman's not going to be the guy anymore. Han says, if I hit 75, I'm going to start hitting steroids and in the gym. I'm going to be the world's oldest strongman. Fucking right. I'm going to be here doing this maybe still. Laugh my ass off, says Alonzo. Pimp says, giving everyone that hard metal. Yes. Let's see. Bob says, oh, Taco Bell, product placement, Taco Bell, El Chorrito, Macho Burrito. AZ says, did you see Charlie Kirk get hit? I didn't. I haven't watched it. Well, I saw, like, he get hit and then he fell over. Or no, he didn't fall. Yeah, he fell over and then everyone started screaming. So maybe I'll go watch it. 6'5", 300 pounds, 100 years old. Fucking right. Like Hulk Hogan, but old and metal body. Awesome. What's up, Desert Armory? How are you, brother? Welcome back. You did show up. How was your live? Did you go live? I'm assuming you went live. We are on the slow part of my live. It was popping earlier, but now it's not. It's popping with you guys, but I mean popping like not a lot of people. Hod says, natty best I've hit was 280 at 14% BFI. Hans, you're an animal. That's all I gotta say is you're a fucking beast. Because me, oh my god. Holy shit. So the reason why you couldn't hear the music before is I forgot to fucking plug in the receiver. Watch this. Hold on. God damn. I'm sorry, Alonzo. I could barely hear your music. How do I sound now? Better? I'm gonna give Alonzo that a freebie because I didn't realize that the mic wasn't fucking plugged in. Damn. Hey Google, turn down sound.
Okay.
Let's see, where am I? There's a just chilling. Yes, I did it live about 1.5 hours. Was slow. It's slow for everyone. With all the shit that's going on right now, that's gun related. it hurts all of our channels. I released 2 shorts. Okay, 2 shorts. And with as many subscribers as I have, the short, one of them has like 28 views. 28. Like, just with a large amount of subscribers, I don't have a large amount, but with the amount I have, there should be at least 100. 2? No, I have 28 views. So yeah, whatever you if you guys are doing gun tubing right now, whatever you decide to release, do shitty videos. Don't release a good video because it's not going to be shown. At least for me, it's not. Slickback says, "We the real subscribers." I love it. Michael says, "Did you hear about the Magpul magazine issue where the gay TF is trying to see how many high capacity magazines they sell?" No. I had no idea, Michael. That's don't they know anyways? That's just weird. Josiah says hi. What's up, Josiah? Han says, when I bodybuild, I was doing 5 mi in 38 minutes, 5 miles in 30 minutes with a 120 weight vest at 280 pounds. Yeah, you're a fucking beast. Laza says, "Hey Google, play Last by Burna Boy." So can you hear me better? Give me a yes or no. That's 400 pounds coming you at 8 minutes a mile. That's crazy. Hans. Desert slapping. Can you hear me? Clips just says, "Pete, I might go 26X instead of RXM, the Nomad frame fire. That's a nice gun. It is. It's a Glock." Clipsters. So either way you go, you're gonna like it. Loud and clear. Okay, thank you, people. You guys are so nice to me. I feel you guys touched my heart. I'm gonna cry. Hey Google. Never mind. Hold on. I gotta find where that was. Hey Google, play Last by Burna Boy.
Sure, Last by Burna Boy. Playing on YouTube Music.
Han says the real subscribers were the friends we made along the way. Yes, and that's all of you guys. Thank you. Alon says, "Hans, are you German or Dutch or Nordic?" I picture a Viking. He's a lot of it, yeah. He has a mustache. He's like a bald Hulk Hogan. Wait, Hulk Hogan bald. He looks like Hulk Hogan. I just saw a video on it before coming on the live. Huh. Bob says, "Watch Kung Pao enter the fist." Kung Pao is one of the best movies ever. Sorry. Says Bob. That's what I say. AZ says, "I'm thinking of picking up a Daisy 881.7. Is that a BB? Isn't that the BB gun? AZ? I think that's a BB gun, right?" Clipper says, "The aftermarket frame cheaper than Glock store. I need that." Okay. So you would be buying a serialized frame, right? I don't. Yeah, you'd be buying a serialized frame. From who? Han says, "I kind of look like Kellogg from FO4, but not bald, and Dale Earnhardt mustache." He does have a Dale Earnhardt. Lon says, "Dale! Do it for Dale," says Hans. Yes, he does. He has this big, like, white, strong man mustache. I have the Oriental mustache. Just a little racist, okay? Yeah, that's it. We're caught up. We're caught up on the chat. So back to the Fantastic Four. I love that movie, by the way. I can't think of the part that made me cry. It was something at the end. I think didn't someone like die and then they came back alive again? I forgot. Did the wife die or something? Remind me, people. Alonso says, so what's new, man? You got some stuff coming down the pipeline. I do. Actually, Alonso, I do. So I've never walked out of a gun store with a gun. Ever. I'm always delayed. So I'm gonna go do my 4473 tomorrow. And I'm bringing it home. What day is tomorrow? It's Friday, right? Okay. So Thursday next week. Thursday or Friday. So it'll be a week, literally, before you see my new gun. And I've talked about it before, very highly. And I even told the people that I'm buying this gun. And they said they can't wait to see the review. I'm like, you already know how the review is going to go. Of how much I'm doing right now after shooting it. But I need to take it apart and see how it works on the inside. But shooting the gun is absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to have it in my hand. Tomorrow, I get to touch it and caress it and hold it and play with it. All I have to say is that my RXM with the Icarus script was going to be my new carry. But since I'm doing all the shit to it, I don't want to put it in a holster because I don't want to mess up the finish that it's going to have on it. So the RXM was going to be my new carry gun because I absolutely love that gun with the Icarus script. But this new gun I'm getting might be my new carry gun. Might be. Sometimes I even do the twirls at the end, says Hans. What's up, Jay? Hans says, me, I can't say stuff on YT. Copyright stuck from ACDC back in black. Oh my god. Ah. Hey, Google! Shut up! Alexa, I forgot. Hans says, I only got delayed on my IWI Baby Eagle 9. Oh, not nice, but okay. Damn, Hans. Yeah, heat, huh? AZ says, I got delayed 24 hours one time at a racist mom and pop shop. Let's not help those people out. Michael says, what gun did you buy? I'm not telling you. Oh, you getting the RXM back? Hell yeah. I am getting the RXM back. I'm very excited. And I think I already said at that time I had the baddest RXM on the planet because I think I was the first one to get that Icarus script. Well, not the first to get it, but the first to actually show it on YouTube. I think I was the first to post it. I was actually the first one to post taking apart the RXM. Because I got into something I couldn't fix, I think. And I was like, I don't want to figure this out right now. I just want to post this video. And I couldn't find anyone that had a video on it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to make a video and figure this out right now. And I figured it out, post a video. Anyways, that gun, when I get it back, will be the baddest RXM on the planet. I can almost 100% say it, but I'll say 99 point, like a lot of nines % sure I will have the baddest RXM on the planet. We'll see when I get it back. It's going to be a surprise. I only know what they're going to do to it, but I don't know how the color scheme is going to go. Let's see. Han says it's also only gun I got to experience the Brady wait because delayed background. I experience it every time. After I finish this 4473, I walk up. I'm like, all right, guys, I'll be back in a week. I don't. Yeah. Alon says, "What's the finish on it?" I can't tell you. It's a surprise. However, I'm scared as shit because, again, my RXM has an Icarus grip. Okay, they're $400 grips. They are. I should have said no, but they are going to engrave it. They're engraving the grip. And I'm scared shitless. Because what happens if I get the gun back? I don't like it. Whoa, what do I do now? It's engraved. That was like I was telling you guys before. We were talking about gunsmithing. There's no going back. Once you engrave an Icarus script, that's done. Yeah. But yeah, it's coming back. Let's see. JJ says, "Hey Pete, do you have any sling recommendations for my AK?" I don't. I use the Magpul one always. I just keep going back to the same Magpul one. It's where the fuck did it go? It's the one where you can I gotta grab it, JJ, but you can turn it to a single or a double sling. So if you wanted to have a single point, you can take the other part and clip it in to the I'm bad with the terminology on the slings. But it's that Magpul one. Pimp says, you got self-defense insurance? If so, which one? I do have self-defense insurance. Which one? I don't know. I forgot which one it was. I'll find out. Actually, I'll find out tomorrow because I'm going to go do the 4473. Sit back and I'll let you know. I can't remember what it's called. I'll let you know which one I have. Han says, is a polymer frame enhanced to all black night sights? It's the polymer. Oh, nice. At JJ Soviet AK sling. Yes, yeah, for the AKs, I don't know. I would trust Hans. Look at what he says. Bob says, I'm getting garlic knots for my boys' breakfast. Nice. Garlic knots is so. When you get garlic knots, you don't need anything else. I'm sorry, you don't. Hans says, but my BCA 10308 I got for 420 is like at 4K rounds, just that first shot FTE. BC. Oh, that yes, nice gun. Alonso, so I actually got a decision pending for like 6 months due to past crimes when I was younger. Had to send the FDLE mad paperwork. God, see, that sucks when that happens, doesn't it? What's up, Drop? Hans says, your grips cost as much as my Trash Spirit AR-10. Yeah, they're expensive. I'm not going to lie. It'll buff out. Hopefully they don't go deep. Upright, thank you, brother. Says, hey, Google, play Crystal Castles by Lenny.
Lenny, Crystal Castles vs. Good Books by Good Books Shore. Playing on YouTube Music.
Thank you, Upright. You're the man. Thank you, brother. Job says, why would you not like it? Because I might not like it. It's kind of like a surprise. Hey, Google, turn down sound. We talked about it, but the actual design of the gun, like the placement of things and the color, I just know. All I know is the theme of the gun. I know the theme. That's it. I don't know anything else. As for the gunsmithing on the slide in the barrel, that's done. I've seen it, and I'm impressed. So, Michael says, just fill the engraving with glue and repaint. Does that actually work? Because then that'll be fine. Bob says, make it like a demolition pistol, but for Pistol Pete as a brand, I'd get a Pistol Pete P80 frame all done up. Yes, but would you guys buy one? That's the real. Jump says you're not doing your name, are you? I don't know. I I don't know if I'll say Pistol Pete on it. Tell you the truth, I don't know if I like it or not. If I did, yeah, something like that. I would hope that they talk to me about it because it's a lot of trust going into this right now. How it says, oh yeah, I had to do fingerprints to the ATF because they said I was a convicted felon, and I'm not a felon, and I've only been convicted of misdemeanor trespassing. See, those guys need. Gigi says, Pete, what do you think of the classic Colt 1911 in royal blue? It's so hot, I want to order one now. I think they're awesome. I do. There's actually a Colt. What? Correct me if I'm wrong, guy. What is it? The trophy cup? The trophy cup one? Gold cup. I think it's called the gold cup. The Colt Gold Cup. Correct me if I'm wrong. I forget what it's called. At a local store right now, and I want it. Sickback says I got USCCA. I don't think it's that. Sickback. What are other ones called? Bob says, Pete, I saw random rest tests with different 9mm loads and weights, lower grain, faster bullet, made the muzzle rise less. I've seen things like that too. I have. Like where 115 will rise less than like a 147. I don't know what to say about that. I don't. All I can say is, Bob, go and have you shot 115 like a whole mega like 115 double tap, triple taps, and then shot 147 next to it? I guess it depends on how much powder they're putting in the loads. But yeah, I don't know how that thing makes it rise more. Because the felt recoil and the follow-up shots are faster with the heavier grain. And that's just me and every other competitive shooter when we shoot. So I don't know why the felt recoil is different. But yeah, my 147s shoot softer than the 115. It's like more violent with the 115. So I don't know how those tests are like that or what they're doing. But hey Google, stop music. I even have a video where it'd be hard to find, but I'm shooting 115 and then I go to shoot 147 to see how it feels because I didn't believe it, and I was joking around saying that the 115s were softer. Then I came back. I was like, nope, it's 147s. That's just a felt recoil. So I have to watch some of these videos and see how they're doing that. I got State Farm car insurance. Says Hans. I have I don't know. Alonzo says, well, what's the crazy theme? What's the theme, crazy man? God, you guys want to know the theme? You really want to know the theme before you see it? I even sent an RMR with it, and they're gonna paint the RMR. Michael says, no, that doesn't work. I was just joking. Oh. Well, how Sir Blith is here, says, how's it, man? How's it going? It's going good. I'm back from vacation. And it says, good things happen suddenly at PTL. Gold Cup. Yes, Series 70. That's the one, Alonzo. Thank you. The Gold Cup. They have one there. And I want it because of what it is. Yeah, that's all. Because of what it is. And you know what the fuck happened? Okay, so I was out of state, right? And there's this local shop I go to. I frequent them all the time. And not once, but now twice, okay? They sometimes have these killer fucking deals. Like, because I buy, you know, when like someone will come out the street and they'll sell a gun to a gun store and it's brand new, never shot, and the gun store gives them dick for it and they didn't sell it for dick. That's what I found. A Walther PPK made by Walther, not made by Smith & Wesson, for $479, $75, $475 for a technically brand new PPK. If you know how much those cost, they're $1,000 and more. They posted it yesterday. I called today and it was already sold. Motherfuckers. Moving on. Hans says, but yeah, just been busy working. See y'all later. Later, Hans. God, Hans is Superman. Hans is like Mr. Burns. Do you remember that episode where he has every disease and it gets stuck and he can't die because the diseases they get trapped? That's what Hans is. So awesome work, Hans. Bye, Hans. Hans. Steven says, don't come up behind like you did rice fields of Vietnam. they just slowly creep up. So you got a circle guy too, huh? Yeah. Yes, I do. So damn, that's a good deal, says Alonzo. I don't know if he's watching, but man. So I love him, right? I actually used to work with him too. So he did the Louis Vuitton. So the stenciling, he did this. I think he does Duracoat, not Cerakote, but whatever. Duracoat is a little more tougher, I've heard. That's what he says, at least. I don't know. But yeah, Cerakote, Duracoat, I don't know what he's doing right now, but he did that. He did that CZ75 that you guys saw. I don't know if you guys saw that. Maybe not because it's not being pushed by YouTube. He did that. And he did a lot. He did the gold. So he did the tin coating on the XC. What else work did he do? I give him shout outs, but I'm pretty sure he did some barrels somewhere. I just can't. I don't know which one he did. But yeah, he did that. So, but the RXM is not with him. That's with some other dude I've never seen. I can't tell you who it is yet because I want to get it back. But maybe I'll give you the theme. I don't know. Alon says, I just ate Vietnamese food for dinner. It was a soup with mint leaves and bean sprouts and beef and noodles. He ate the fuck. That's freaking awesome, Alonso. Well, since Alonso is from the Mexican descent, I'm not being racist. That's what I say. I had Taco Bell yesterday. It was amazing until I got my double deckers and there's no fucking sour cream in it. I didn't even eat them. 3 called and we got back and we got our money back. He's like, but I can just give you some. Fuck you. No, it's all old now. You should have given me like a coupon for free food and then still refunded my money and say, hey, I apologize, sir, for our fuck up. Please accept this full return and free gift card for later. Should have done that. You know what I really hate? Let's talk about this. I hate when they fuck up, right? They fuck up your order. And then you call them or you go back and they just give you your shit back. Like say you're missing a burger. Then they give you a fucking burger. Well, all my other fucking food is cold and everyone's done eating. You're not gonna even say sorry. You're not gonna be like, oh, here's another ticket for a meal later. You're just gonna give me the shit that you should have given me the first place. That's my rant. I'm sorry. Michael says, are you going to add any upgrades to the Judge? Michael, no, I am not. That thing is so fucking pretty. Just like that. I'm gonna add an optic to it. But I was shooting at irons, and man, oh man, it was fun. Like I don't want to change anything to it. It's such a beautiful gun, just the way it is. Uh, but then I get the gun right, and then I found out it doesn't use a 1913 pickerel. It's a fucking Weaver. I have no optics that have the Weaver thing. So now I have to buy a new pickerel. And I just realized something. Hold on. Look at the rice paddy hat. Look how beautiful it is. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm back. I just realized that I might have a pickerel for it. That's good news. Alana says, I think the Northern Vietnamese soup. Yes, the Northern Viet Cong. No, you had pho. You see, you had beef and noodles. Or is it something? Was it not pho? Michael says, nah. Just have us wait. Michael says, Taco Bell isn't real. Yes, it is. It is to me. Just like how Lian Chin is Asian food to you guys. Taco Bell is Mexican food to me. It's so good. But real Mexican food is amazing. It is. I love it. Like sometimes I don't even know what I'm eating. But when y'all eat, like the inside of like the intestines, you know why? Because my mom used to make that shit in the house and it fucking stinks. I'm sorry if you guys eat that. Us Vietnamese eat it too. And blacks eat it. I think blacks call it chitlins. No. Let's see. Alon says, I'm Dominican. We are rice eaters, but not taco eaters. Oh, fuck. Hey, Alonzo, in my defense, I am like what? I am like how some of y'all, not you guys, some of you guys are to Asians, how you guys say we all look alike. I'm not saying all Mexicans look alike, but when I see the name Alonzo, I think Alonzo Hernandez. I think Mexican. Like Michael Martinez, I think Mexican. So I'm sorry, Alonzo. You are a rice eater. I apologize. Jeff says, a weaver? Question mark. Why? I don't know. I bought it and it comes with the weaver. Fucking pissed me off. I was like, oh, here. I had Ames and I put a low slung mount on it because it was sitting too high and I was like, it doesn't look right. I don't mind bending over with this. And I put the mount on there and I'm like, why won't it fucking go on? I'm like, no. But yeah, I have a pick rail for it. Yeah, and then I had another optic I was to throw on there. I was just to put it on there and have an optic. No. Yeah, I think I have a pick rail in that closet thing. Michael says, I thought it was drilled and tapped. Oh, fuck. I don't think so. I really don't. But yeah, fuck. No, I can put a pick rail on it. This is what do you call a marijuana cigarette shared by a black guy, a white guy, and a Mexican? The village horror? Aaron, share with us. Allah says they don't have Dominicans out west. It's okay. I will be Mexican on this street. Oh my god. So, oh, Larry says a melting pot. Nah, Aaron, we're just a little racist in this stream. But Alonzo, some Dominicans that I see on like YouTube, I can't tell. I think y'all is Mexican. Yeah, but I don't have a lot of interaction. Like you said, oh, there's a lot of Dominicans, so I don't see them a lot, so I don't know. Just like people will come to me like, how can you tell you guys apart? Shut the fuck! What do you mean, you guys? But then, how can you tell other Asians apart? Well, because some have eyes like this, some like this, and some like this. I can tell, for the most part. It's hilarious. Michael says, laugh out just a little. I got it. A joke. Yes, just a little. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah. I had a friend. Wait, was he Dominican? His name was Rico. Oh, he's Dominican. Wait, Alonzo. My friend Rico's Dominican. Yes, he's Dominican. He's Dominican. You know why I know? Because one day I said something about him being black. I don't know what I said, but I was referring to him as a black man. And he goes, the fuck, bro? I ain't black. I'm Dominican. I'm like, oh. You look black to me. Okay, let's talk about guns. I'm not advocating marijuana, by the way. I don't like it. I know our food is better. Obviously, not counting tacos and shit, but the real food, I don't like it either, Aaron. I love it. Aaron's laughing, and Alon says, "We are the world, Pete." Yes. However, wait, is Dominican? What's your country called? Dominica? What's the country called? The Dominican Republic? Is that what it's called? I bunch all you guys together, like Puerto Ricans. Is that part? That's not you guys, right? Fuck. We need to be. You need to be on live stream, Alonzo, so I can pick your brain, or so I can sort you guys out. Like how I'm saying, you guys. Dominican Republic. Okay, so this is Dominican Republic. Is that near the great United States of Brazil? Are you guys near Brazil? Or no? Or in Espanol, República Dominica. Wait. Do Dominicans speak Spanish? What's your country, the language? There's so much to learn. Guns is easier. Caribbean. Okay, we'll just end it right there. Wait. Yes? To which one? Fuck, Latino. Oh, you guys are Latino. You guys are Latino. So I was kind of right. So when I see Alonzo, that makes sense. See, you're trying to screw me up. Just think Puerto Ricans, but not American. Just think Puerto Ricans, but not American. Wait, Puerto Ricans are American? Wait, are Puerto Ricans American? Tell me, Puerto Rican's American. Oh, is it because Puerto Rico is part of the United States? Is that why? Some stupid law? Tell me. Can you imagine someone coming in here like, what the fuck's this guy talking about? Eric says, ice. Hello, Eric. Please like and subscribe. Bruno says, have you ever killed someone? Yes or no? No, I have not. God, you guys are interrupting our good conversation here. So please like and subscribe. We're just talking about things that are a little racist. That's all. Because this stream's a little racist. Which is okay. Alon says like Native Americans are like Mexicans, but cool. Like a Mexican with a secret. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I didn't know that. But they're not. They're Indians. We had this conversation last time. This discussion on Native Americans and Indians and the red dots. Chinese guy, what's up? Says, how racist? Just a little bit. Aaron says, are you military? Would you tell us? Aaron, I am not military. You know that. I think 3 fell asleep. Shit. She's not supposed to be sleeping right now. She's supposed to be awake. Unless she's watching a show. Oh man, she's fucked. Old man. Lon says, he's Japanese, Pete. Oh, that's right. That's a Japanese guy. Fuck. Sorry, Japanese guy. I forget. We get a lot of Orientals in here, and you guys all look the same to me. So, yeah. When you come in here with that Oriental shit, I'm like, wait. But that's Japanese guy. Thank you, Alonzo, for putting me in my place. I am a Viet Cong. Thank you, Pat. Us Charlies are a little different than you Japs. So, Jap guy, thank you for being patient with me. He goes, you, Jap. Says, you were all good, funny man. Oh, man. Thank God. Well, I know I have a good place to stay when I go to Japan and visit. He says, Lon says, I would love to go to Japan. Yes, I do it. I'm not kidding. I would love to go to Japan. And then the China. I would love it. I would love it. I wouldn't even want to go to my motherland of Viet Cong. I don't care. No. I'm wearing Viet Cong clothing all day long. The clothing you buy sometimes, and most of the time, says made in Vietnam. I don't want that. I want Japanese stuff. China stuff. Steven says, I remember you, round eye, back in 1966 at Saigon, sneaking around in the rice field. I know. I was like, where are you guys going? Oh, I want to go to Switzerland, to go to the mountains. And Fogwall lives there, Japanese guy. If you were here earlier, we have a very handsome gentleman by the name of Fogwall that lives in Switzerland. And he always tells us about how shitty of gun laws he has. Because they can't have guns, period. So. Well, says, me too, Akira. Okay, Jap guy. Would you like to be called Jap guy, Japanese guy, or Akira? We're going to put this to rest now. I am two nice gentlemen. You are very nice gentlemen. However, what would you like? You have 3 choices. Japanese guy, which is fine. That's not racist. Jap guy, which some might find a racist a little bit when you call a Japanese man a Jap. Or Akira. Akira would be great. Lonzo, you're the man. Got it. So from now on, the Japanese guy is Akira. Now, it will take me time to transition to that. It will take time. But Akira, I will get it down. And if Alonzo's in here, when you're here, and I call you Japanese guy, he will correct me. Aaron says, can't have guns? I would fit right in. Aaron, you would. They can't have guns in Switzerland. Like, none. Vogwall walks around with mace. Because that's the most he can have. And it sucks. But, yeah. Akira says, but call me what you want whenever it is funny. But I need to know. You just said Akira would be great. So I don't know if I should call you that. Or maybe everyone else can call you Akira. I like Japanese guy better. I think I would keep it as Japanese guy. People like that. However, oh my god, I am getting so tired. Like, no joke. Lon says, call him Japanese guy when you're speaking matter of factly, and Akira when he's behaving. Bad Japanese guy. Akira, good boy. What time is it in USA? 1 to 2 a.m. is the time right now. The stranger says, watch out for political bait. Yes. What do you mean, stranger? 1:37 a.m. here, says Alonzo. Alonzo is, I think, an East Coaster. Let's see. Japanese guy says, go to bed. Staying up late is bad for your health. Not Alonzo. Japanese guy. I get 5 to 1 hour sleep a day. Yes, 5 hours. Anywhere from 5 to 1 hour. Because I actually have to be up in 6. But when I end this live, I don't just go to sleep. I have to sit there and play on my phone. Oh, it's so bad. All of you need to go to bed. All of you need to go to bed. Alonzo says, so this is it the life I lived? So isn't the life I've lived, Akira? Says Alonzo. So he says, people are jumping live to live talking politics, and if you don't agree with mass reporting, you're live. Huh? We don't talk politics in here. So if they come in here, it doesn't matter. Actually, send them in here. And like and subscribe to Pistol Pete Worldwide. Dr. Bruce says, hey Pete, so if I'm shooting to the left and I'm a right-handed shooter, yes, I should pull the trigger towards my right elbow. Yes. Let's talk about the guns. Yes. So, yeah, as you're pulling the trigger, so I'm right-handed. As I'm pulling the trigger, just imagine pulling to the right, like your trigger. Because a dry fire, try right now. If you do that, your dot should just shake. Instead of like going like this or like this, it should just shake. It's just a little shake. You can actually dry fire and test it right now. What you're doing is you're putting more pressure. Instead of in the middle of the trigger, you're putting pressure like on the left side. More the left half side of the trigger is where you're putting pressure on. And when you're putting pressure like that, because when you pull the trigger, your whole hand, goes like this. When you do this, like if you do this, like this middle finger moves, and then if you do it fast enough, you'll see your thumb moving. And to correct that, some people will take the thumb and they'll rest it on here. Like, just rest it. If you can just rest it, great. But if you're putting pressure on it, that's kind of bad, because what you're doing, if you don't have a good front grip, is as the gun recoils, this finger is pushing your hand down. You don't really see it, but you're pushing this hand down from wherever it's married to. So what I do, if you watch my videos, um, depending on this is all the gun dependent too, is my thumb's usually sticking straight up. So I'll be shooting, I'll be straight up. Sometimes I'll even put both thumbs up, and all I'm holding the gun with is just this. I don't do anything. It goes straight up. Like it looks kind of weird. It looks like that. Um, Again, it depends on the gun I'm shooting, how it's tuned, because you can tune your guns with recoil springs, and the size of the gun. The size. So like I was testing out. I should go post a video soon. My Staccato CS. So that gun, I was testing out. I was tuning it, and I was tuning it for doubles at 7 yards. Is what you usually want to do. And I had like a group like this, maybe like this. And I was like, that's going bam, 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 and that's not ported or comped or anything. Where am I going with this? I forgot where I'm going with this. I'm lost. But yeah, I was doing doubles with that gun, and it was great. Why am I talking about tuning the gun? I had a point, but I don't know what the point is now. Yes, dry fire it right now, Michael or Dr. Brule, and come back and see. Tell me where that dot's moving. Hello, Lala, says Alonzo. Japs guy says, goodbye, funny man. I have to go. I have to leave now. Later, Japanese guy. Akira, bro, I forgot to ask you. Yes, Alonzo. Jap guy says, and all of you go to bed, please. You will all go bald young if you do not. Seriously? No! Alonzo says, what should be my next Glock build? Ooh. That's hard because Glock has so much stuff you can do. So much. Are you talking about like color scheme? That's on you, Alonzo. That's on you. Uh, I always. So I'm building a dagger. Yes, a dagger. And I want to do like 1,000 rounds in one day and see if it holds up. We'll see. So that's my newest build. I got an AIM surplus. No, I got a Zafari slide. And it has porting all over it on the window cuts, or porting or window cuts on the slide, whatever you want to call it. And the barrel has a V8 port. I think you guys seen it. So it's like 2468 on the barrel. So it's shooting up the V. And I want to see if it'll work. Pulling the trigger towards the elbow. Yeah, but why was I talking about that? I forgot why. I forgot where I was going with it. But I would try that, Michael or Dr. Brule. Do that and pull towards your elbow. Just because, like I said, when you do that, you're putting more pressure on the left side of the gun, which will stabilize it when your whole hand is doing all this fucking funky shit, because like you don't see it, but you will feel it. So, and then that's like again with the pressures on your hand, where you sometimes want to release pressure on this part of the gun, add more pressure on this part of the gun. Just dry fire it. I'm kind of curious to see where your dot moves. But if you dry fire right now and the dot is staying still and it's like maybe just going like this, because you can't take out human input when you're pulling the trigger. It's gonna shake. You're holding the gun up. See where it goes. Then when you go fire the gun, if it's still left but a vast improvement, then you can put input on your support hand to fix that completely where it won't go left at all. And this is not shooting left if you're precision shooting, people. Like if you're static shooting on paper and you got the perfect isosceles uh stance and you are just on it and you're just like bam. Wait a little bit. Bam. And you just want to make like a quarter size hole at like 15 yards. Practice it like that. Uh Michael says, laugh out, that's why I'm bald too. Michael, Michael, were we talking about Demon Hunter? Yeah, Judge, we'll try it. Pull the trigger that way. And I want to know where it goes. Oh, it says, I'm talking model. I got the 45 and 33. I'm thinking 43. Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you're talking model, 43X is awesome. Especially if you get that aim surplus slide and barrel. It's like you don't need a ramjet anymore. 26X or 43X. The both are awesome. It's just one's fatter than the other, basically. Let's see. I want a dagger, says Alonzo. Yeah, it's done. I'll have it on the wall tomorrow. Alonzo, the 43X is Alonzo, the 43X or his fat brother. The 26 a must, yeah. 26X or 43X. Yeah, it just depends if you want it fat or not, I would rather have the fatter gun. Not gonna lie. I'd rather have the 26X. Brandon says, what's your MOS once and always? What's your MOS once and always? Wait, what are you talking about, Brandon? What does that mean? What's up, Ultra Fire? Welcome back. Lon says, wait, is a 26X an official Glock? I don't know if it's official. Glock store has it. I don't know if they Pat, can you answer that? Ultra Fire says, I shot a guy's competition 2500 Dan West in 2011 yesterday. It was cool. He got my G26 and shots were low left. $2,500 Dan Weston 2011. I don't think they. Oh, was it the? It was this, the DWX. Yeah, this is a. He doesn't make a 2011, so he must shot this. This is their 2011 CZ75 hybrid. Dr. Bro says, going to try right now. Okay, good. Michael says, no, Alonzo. The 26X is from Glock store. Okay. They are, yeah. Dr. Bro says, have to quit and have to be quiet and not wake the wife. Yes. Sorry, Dr. Bro. Michael says, yes, we talked about that last time. Left alone. Michael, so after that day, right, my son tried to get me to watch it. Every night he's like, Dad, watch it, Dad. I'm like, okay, son, I watch it. So the 5th time I watched it afterwards, he's like, Dad, you always fall asleep. I'm like, oh, fuck, he caught me. I've never watched it. Those 5 times, I watched the first part where they're in the airplane, and then I'm like, or I'll be on my phone. Dad, are you watching? Yes. Yes, I'm watching. The 6th time, Michael, I was like, hey, son, you want to watch Demon Hunters together? He goes, and that's when he gave me his spiel. And I'm like, oh, I felt so bad. I'm like, I promise I'll watch it this time. I promise. So he turns it on, and I'm watching it. And I'm like, I need popcorn. I go make popcorn. And then I had to go do something. It's like, okay, pause it. Son, pause it. Do you get where I'm going with this? I got hooked in. Now we listen to the K-pop songs in the car. That's just letting you know, Michael. Lonzo, have you tried the aim surplus? Yes, I have. That's the gun I'm shooting in the video. Alonzo, is that 43X with that I think it's a hybrid. I think it's it was compensated and ported, or I want to say chunk port and ports behind it, like a hybrid. Yeah, I did shoot that. I don't know if they have a model on it, but I bought the AIM surplus barrel and a slide from the website to test on this dagger, and I have the frame. It's actually right there. I can see it. Yeah, I'll have it tomorrow. Uh, Pat says it is a Glock frame sent to Glock store for them to have special, is what I heard. Michael says I know there's another company that came out with Twisted X. I just remember the name. I don't either. Pat says also they just got a deal for peanut butter 43Xs. Those peanut butter ones are cool looking. Dr. Moore says dots seem to move less. Oh, nice. Do that on paper now. How far are you shooting, Dr. Brule, when you're practicing? How far is a target away? So tell me, how far is a target away, and what's your cadence? Like, are you shooting bam, 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 bam? Like, is it like every 4 seconds, three? Like, or are you taking a shot and resting and just gather your marbles, do it again? Like you're actually practicing technique. Alonzo says, I seen a 43X has a bronze slide. Super nice. Oof. Pat says, yeah, like the baby 19X. Yes. Ultrafire says, why get a longer frame 26 when the whole point is for it to be concealable? Doesn't make sense. Why get a longer frame 26X? Oh, well, because for me, Ultrafire 26 is too short. And when you take it a 26 and you give it a 19 grip, it's not. It should be any difference. Like a Glock 19, you should be able to conceal easily. So they just made it to basically a 19. With a 26 length. Like yeah, it depends on the holster and how you're concealing it, but yeah. Dr. Brazil says, how do you function on so little sleep? Oh, well, I'm dying right now. Alonso says, but it's not FDE. It's some bronze color. It's nice. It's distributor exclusive. Michael says, Rafael, that's what happened with me, with my kids. That's all they listen to and dance to. They are going to be there for Halloween. That's so cute. My kids aren't going to be that. Two of my kids are older, 10 and 12. The youngest is 8, and he watches it. So they're not into like the boo boos or anything like that. That's me. That's all me. Brandon says, so you going out opening day? For what? Wait, out for what, Brandon? Dr. Boo says, using snap caps and practicing my trigger pull and consistent grip. 7-8 yards of my house, aiming at a sticky note. No, I mean, so is that the same when this is dry fire, but what do you do at the range? Is the same thing about 7-8 yards? That's good. You're dry fire, Yeah, I would do that and just make sure that doesn't move. And if you're doing that and it's moving less to the left, now with this hand, as you're putting input on it, push on the frame. So like this, but put more pressure on the frame. More pressure on the frame and pull to the right, and now you're going to see it not move at all. Pat says 26 slide is perfect and a 19 grip is perfect. See? Pat likes it. Pat says, you guys don't hunt. Do you, if I get close enough to use my pistol, you already done? What? What, Brandon? I'm sorry. He says, so you guys don't hunt, do you? If I get close enough to use my pistol, you're already done. Yes, of course. Of course, Brandon. Dr. Wood says 10 yards, taking my time after every shot. How large is your group, Dr. Brule? Is it a group that's all to the left, or is it just kind of wild? It seems like they're all to the left, the way you're talking. Yeah, I would work on the left. You know, as long as your shots are up and down, that's great. Well, it's not great, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta do a 4473 tomorrow for the new bad boy coming home. Then I gotta pick up my slide from Aim Surplus, put the dagger together, and I don't know if I want to spend money coloring a dagger. You know, what if I should do it myself? Let's see. Michael says, Level, they said they are gonna make a part 2 of it. Michael, I'm gonna watch it. No lie. Jack versus group all to the left about a softball size. Okay, it's so good. A softball size is nice. That's like, you know, like this. You know, so if you have that group, that's perfect. At 10 yards, and then all to the left. So yeah, as long as we're moving that baseball over, then we made 1,000% progress. Lon says, rattle can to dagger. I think I might. Let me see what. Well, I can't grab. I'm scared. If I grab it, they might go, "It's a gun," and I'll get banned. But it's like, I think it's black, actually. Yeah, it's a black frame. Oh, but I can't. I can't rattle can it. I can't. Never mind. I can't do anything to it. I forgot. I got a gold barrel. I have a black and gold dagger. And it's a safari side. So with a lot of window cuts, so you're going to see all the gold through it. Where should I put it? It's going up there somewhere. But I want to put it maybe right here. I think that gold will show up really nice. Yeah, it's going there. What's it right now? Yeah, fuck it. Springfield Mod 3. Get that shit out of here. Dagger's coming, baby. Yeah. I need to get some sleep. I have not seen 3 in the chat for a long time. She's supposed to be awake right now. So I don't know how the fuck she's gonna. She's trying to flip to. She's going nights for a week. She does nights for a week, then days for 3 weeks, and it's a, you know, every 3-week thing. So she's got to try to stay up all night so she can sleep all day to work tomorrow all night. God, it's a lot. Yeah, but fuck, man, I can't wait to get these guns. It's gonna be so fun. Okay. Yeah, I came home. I got all my pieces. Finally got. You guys probably haven't noticed, but on my C2, I got a mag well for it finally. Because I'm gonna start competing with that gun. XCs will be retired for a little bit, and I'm gonna compete with that gun in a different division. So I think I shoot that gun better than I shoot any other gun. Truthfully. Michael says, I can't wait to see the video of them. Oh, wait. Oh, which one? Of the new guns? Yes. Oh, man. I want to tell you, but I don't. I hope it was being worked on over the weekend. There is a style of paint. I'm going to call it. I'm just going to call it paint. A Cerakote that I want. Bad. And I wanted it well before it got popular. Now it's popular. I don't care. I still want it. Hopefully he does it. I asked him, I was like, can you make it this? And he said yes. And then we talked about a different theme, so I don't know if that got kind of swept under the rug, but yeah. Okay, guys, I am going to go to sleep. Oh, God. Oh man, that pulled this out all the way. Say goodnight to the boo boo. I bought defense shells for that. I'm gonna. Show and tell. Show and tell. So, if you guys have never seen a 45 long coat, I thought I'd grab and show you. But so that is a 45 long coat. Okay. 45 is neck down. It's a lot shorter than this. But I was shooting these, and I was like, so much fun. So much fun, right? I shoot shot shells too. I was like, you know what? I want to buy some shot shells. But then I was like, whoa. What the fuck are these? Yes. These have a slug and 2 balls behind it. Oh, man. I was like, whoa. Critical defense? I was like, yes! Give me that! I was like, it even has a red tip in it? I want that. Oh, man. If you've never shot what Labubu is wearing, and you go to the range, and they have a Rossi Judge Circuit, rent it. Shoot it. Thank me later. Now it says my XD is better than yours, Pete. Hey Alonzo, 1000%. Mine is so plain Jane. Like it's just I bought it to review it. I don't even know if I even set a review for it. $300. It's an amazing gun. Amazing. But because of one mag, no optic plates. So if I wanted like 2 mags, there's another $40 or something. And the optic plate, another $40-$50 or more. It's like you're up to $400. You guys tricked me. But I like the gun. Deuces Pete, that's a nasty stinger, says Alonzo. Raul says stuff. Hi Raul, how are you? But yeah, I gotta go to bed. Oh my god, I gotta go to bed. In 2 hours. But good night, people. I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna go on a week stretch here, and yeah, I got some stuff coming for you, and I am gonna start doing a first person view again. I know some of my old videos had the view, where you could, the first person view, you can see the gun. I'm gonna start doing that again. A lot of people are doing it again. They're doing it. I'm gonna go back to that again and post some videos like that. So. Lon says, yeah, Springfield sucks. If you call them, they'll send the plates. I did. I need to call him again then. Fuck. Maybe I got a bad operator. He knew I was Oriental. He's like, no, I'm not sending this Oriental stuff. Yeah. Thank you, Alonzo. I'm going to try again. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for everything. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully. Well, I'll be back with a new gun for sure. Actually, it's not new. I have it right there. New completed gun. And I gotta go and get my other gun, but that'll be a week before I get that thing. And then I get the RX gun back too. Fuck, I need more room in the wall. Okay, all right. Peace out, guys. Stay safe.